Some great news on the radio there. They've just announced that Scotland can move from level 3 down to level 2, which means people can now come into a restaurant and have a drink. And we're not restricted to having people out by 8 o'clock. So yes, finally, we're not fully out of the woods yet. I'm not entirely sure what that means for the theatres. Obviously we're still really hoping that theatres open soon, but it's a big step and we're really looking forward to it. So the easing starts on Saturday. At this moment in time, it's too early to know whether or not we're going to be busy. We are obviously still waiting on the theatres opening up, but it's definitely a step forward. It means now that the diners can come in, have a drink, because we don't have outdoor seating, so we're losing out there, as well as they can now stay in until I think it's about 10:30. It is a glorious 25 degrees Celsius in Glasgow today. Very, very rare. Can't believe it. Not the sort of day you want to be working in the kitchen, but can't really be helped. There's absolutely nothing booked tonight. So, probably lucky if we do a handful, especially with this weather. When the weather's like this, people want a beer garden, they want somewhere they can sit out and enjoy the sun. And we don't have outdoor seating, so we tend to lose out there.
Welcome to Zenith Hygiene Group. Please note, all calls are recorded for training purposes. If you know the extension of the person you require, press 2. Otherwise,
Delivery didn't come in.
Press 1. Or for all other inquiries, please press 3. To hear this option again, press the star key.
So it's Saturday tomorrow. That marks the first day of us going into Tier 2 for Scotland. It's obviously a great thing. We can now drink indoors and people don't need to be out by 8 o'clock. They can stay until 10:30. So now that we're going into Tier 2, the theatres have started to advertise, as well as the cinema is about to open. So that's a real plus for us, because we're obviously, as I've said in the past, we're quite driven by the theatres and the cinema. Based on the bookings that we've got on the online system, we use a system called Res Diary. The numbers are not looking like they're changing for tomorrow or for the weekend in general. However, the times that people are booking for are. People seem to be booking for later on now. So that's obviously because that they can stay a little bit later and they're not as rushed to get out. So with Tier 2 they need to be out by 10:30, whereas in Tier 3 it was 8 o'clock, people had to be out of public areas. Well, today's the day, it's Tier 2 day in Glasgow. We're just getting ourselves a lot organised for a hopefully busy service tonight. The bookings have picked up a little bit, but it's just a case of wait and see what happens. So I actually think I'm going to do a little live stream live from the hot plate tonight at the busy period, so hopefully you check that out. It's so weird having so many people in the kitchen. We've got 3 chefs and a kitchen porter, and earlier on the breakfast chef was here as well, so there was like 5 of us in all at one time. So that's a sight we're not used to seeing right now. So it's going to be really good fun tonight, having, you know, a few bodies in the kitchen as opposed to just the 2. Okay, 1 risotto, 1 salmon, good to go. Table 8.
Yeah.
You got French onion on, William? Have you got a medium well fillet on in the burger? But it's on, or is it just on? So that ended up being a really quiet one. There was numerous tables that were drinks only. Not all of it said that on the diary, so we knew that some of them were drinks only, but not all of them did. And we had a couple of tables, one bigger one, a table of 6 that did not show, which is just, you know, it's just the most frustrating thing ever. You plan ahead, you put on staff, you make sure you've got plenty of provisions in, and then people don't show up. It's like, what else can you do? It's infuriating, really. So just gonna carry on with the rest of the night. We've got another 10 or so to come in tonight, and then that'll be it. So that's all for this week's 24/7 chefing. My name's Jamie Mack. If you're not already, like and subscribe the video, and I'll see you in the next one.